Hi, I'm doing a project about charcoal. Okay, so about the background, it's derived from wood mass, namely hardwood, softwood, and agricultural residue. It's a renewable resource if good forestry practices are implemented. Historically, it was used for heating and cooking, as well as cavemen use it to draw on caves, which is actually one of the oldest um, signs that we have of it. It's also used in regions where clean and affordable energy isn't available. So biological sources and cultivation, again, it's derived from trees, coconut shells, sawdust, anything like that. And it converts sunlight and energy, and as well as stores atmospheric CO2 in the tree biomass. It's eco-friendly because of the carbon cycle. So charcoal releases CO2 when it's burnt. However, the biomass, namely trees, take it back in again. So production, it's used in the way it's produced is pyrolysis. So that's basically when you put the wood into a kiln and it has thermal decomposition in a low oxygen environment. So a minimal CO2 is produced while converting to carbon-rich materials into charcoal. It also emits volatile gases, as does carbonization, which is another way to create charcoal, and it basically only leaves the carbon-rich products behind. We can also use wood vinegar as a byproduct, and bio oils both are reused in things like pharmaceuticals or herbicides. So how photosynthesis and respiration play into this? Um, so like I said before, the biomass does take up CO2 from the environment, and charcoal actually emits a lot less CO2 than other sources of biofuel. So it's really environmentally friendly. Um, it offsets CO2 emission by isolating it, and respiration doesn't really play that big of a role as it is the reverse of the whole charcoal making process. However, technically, CO2 is released when charcoal is burnt. Okay, so development status. Um, right now, people are working on better clean burning kilns and ways that capture bio oils and gases for other uses. And it is mainly used in developing countries. So if we could make that environmentally friendly, that would be great. Some of the environmental impacts is it does cause deforestation due to the fact that trees are heavily used in this process. So some ways that we could try to improve that is by replanting trees, right? To again have more carbon dioxide taken up from the atmosphere to reduce air pollution. You also utilize waste of biomass to decrease harvesting new trees and reduce emission through carbonization control. Some economic impacts is that it actually supports economies in rural regions as well as gives energy access to those regions. It's an affordable alternative in low-income countries, and it actually lowers health costs due to promoting clean burning techniques, which reduces respiratory issues. So public communication, we could enlist educational programs and campaigns um, financed by government or other organizations to increase awareness about reducing environmental degradation, about forestry management, and providing economic support to charcoal producers. So my analysis of this would be that it is a great viable biofuel, and if it is practiced sustainably. So what I'm talking about is focus on kiln technologies, reusing byproducts like we spoke about before, the bio oils, finance reforestation, because that is really important to our environment and not just charcoal making, and also educate the public about sustainable practices. And that segues right along into my proposed action plan. So first we go research and development, and we develop pyrolysis techniques and technologies to create cleaner, faster ways to produce charcoal and capture emission. We invest in sustainable forestry and creating programs for that. Also better harvesting to ensure biomass supply is renewable, as well as financing education programs. And these are my references. So all the devices that I used, and this template is from Google Slides. Sorry, SiteGo.